I'm just going to wait till it says that I'm live and say good morning to people in the comments. Okay, we're live. I haven't been doing the countdown for whatever reason. I've just been not feeling like having the countdown. So we're just going to roll with it. Because sometimes when I'm like watching other videos go live and I'm like, oh, there's a countdown. Like, no. So, hi, Heather. Heather is here, ready to go. It is time to write or read or edit or whatever you would like. So, hi, my name is Holly, also known as WriteHollyDavis across the interwebs. I am a YA and middle grade fantasy / maybe other genre writer. I was trying to write a contemporary, but it's turning into a contemporary fantasy, which I will post about. But I write Kidlit, and I am currently querying a YA fantasy that I wrote 2 years ago for NaNoWriMo, I believe. So it's been a long time coming, but I am excited to dive into my next work in progress for NaNoWriMo. So what I have been doing is my Preptember is what I called it. So I'm probably going to do like a mishmash of things today. So let me know in the comments what you hope to accomplish during our productivity sprints. I'm going to be doing a mishmash of things. One of the things I'm going to do is keep reading in this Writing Irresistible Kidlit book by Mary Cole. So good. I am learning so much. I have all of these tabs so far and lots of highlighted notes, and I'm almost halfway there. So I want to keep reading in that. Also, I haven't come out with a newsletter in forever. So I finally want to come out with that, or at least schedule it, because I will also be releasing either next week or the week after my new Preptober calendar, which I'm excited about. So sneak peek, you get a sneak peek. If you're here, woo, Preptober calendar. Okay. Hide the sneak peek, which I feel like is my best designed one yet. So I feel like every year I make it a little bit better. So Heather has a lot of stuff to get done. Yes, we will be productive together. So let's see here. And there's some other piddly things that I have to do online that I might get out of the way first. Like I have to respond to an email. I wanted to buy a CD. So just some kind of little things that I can like check off my to-do list really quick. The CD is Blackpink, by the way, Born Pink. They came out with it. I listened to the new CD on Spotify and it's fire. So I'm too old to be able to say that, but that's okay. So here we are going to pull up our infamous kitty race timer. And so for our first sprint, we're going to go for 20 minutes. And I really want to try to have this be as productive as possible. So I did invite some of my friends and mastermind group to hop on if they wanted to be productive, either on the screen or in the comments, Heather as well. So, but I feel like, oh, if it's just me, sometimes I can get more done because we get on these tangents when we're like chatting, and then I'm like, okay, but we need to buckle down and get ish done. So I like having both. So this is fun. I need to fill out some paperwork for my new job. Yay, congrats. Letter of recommendation for a friend who's applying to a PhD program and more. Nice. That's awesome. And number 3, yay. I'm going to go with number 5 because that sounds like up my alley. I usually vote for the black cat for Zuko. So gosh, my throat is like killing me. I feel like I've been like talking for hours. I've been talking for like 5 minutes. Oh my god, I didn't talk a lot yesterday, I don't think, but man, my voice just feels like dead. Well, it's all right because we won't be talking. We'll be writing or doing other things. So, anyways, uh, so if you're new here, let us know what cat you think is going to win the race. You can feel free to still vote if you're watching the replay, or if well, they won't know if they happen, but if you're hopping in late, you could still vote. And I will be muting myself, so feel free to play any music or aesthetics that you want. So we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity. Oops, sorry. Hopefully that wasn't super loud. Let me know if that scared you. I tried to remember to turn my uh, mic back on so that you can hear the ding because I always hate like sliding in with my voice and being like, "Hey." The number 2 one, I should have gone with number 2 since that's my favorite lucky number. But 3 and 5 were pulling up the rear head. So so how did you do during that sprint? Um I did good. I bought my Blackpink CD, and then I realized that I definitely have enough songs to make a the Spotify playlist. So I was starting to work on that, but then I do a billion other things. So did an email. I was in the middle of responding to another one, and then what else, what was the other thing I did? I did some other random things. So yeah, I just did my mishmash of things. Okay, cool. It was a good volume, right? Because I didn't know. Um, so yeah, I'm doing good with taking things off my list. Um, and let's see. And I mean, we're definitely gonna go for at least an hour, but I'm gonna like my hope is to go for like 2 hours. So we'll see. I might take a break to get some lunch or something. But hi Dharma. Just joining you. I'm working on a newsletter campaign. Awesome. Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to work on today was my newsletter. So do you use Wix or MailChimp or MailerLite? I don't even know what other ones there are, but I use MailChimp, but I know since I made my website on Wix, I know that they have a newsletter um, feature that like looks really good. But okay, MailerLite. Okay, cool. So yeah, but I haven't come out with a newsletter in like a year, so it's been a long time. So I would need to like see my old template and be like, oh, I was telling people about this. Well, a lot has changed since then. Heather put in a load of laundry and started the new hire paperwork. Yay, that's exciting. Yeah, I'm actually doing laundry too. I'm washing my sheets and pillowcases because they are so much covered in fur from this dog there. It was literally like I gave her a bath in August, I think, and she shed so much. And I was like, "Oh, okay. I should have brushed you before." And because I was brushing her after, and it was just like coming off in like droves. So that was fun. But oh, thanks, Heath. It's so sweet. Yeah, I'm really scared to like look and see where I left off. Oh my goodness. I really should look and see. Dharma, do you come out with yours like monthly or like more than once a month? Um, or quarterly? Yeah, are you pretty like into a groove with a schedule and routine? 'Cause I feel like what happens with me because I was coming out with them I used to do monthly and then I switched to quarterly. And then with the quarterly, like because people hadn't seen me in a couple months, I'd get all these like unsubscribes, and so I had to turn that notification off because it like really hurt me. It's like, what's like I come back and you're like, oh, I don't want to read anything of hers. And even though like I do that to other people, but like I was hurt by it, so I'm like, okay, let's turn these notifications off because I don't need that negativity in my life. It's so funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm also in like because there's so many things I want to do. I'm literally like starting to open up like a billion tabs, which is like not good at all. Really, Holly? Uh, I tried to send mine twice a month. Nice. Yeah, that's what I want to try to do. At least like be like, hey, like here's my new YouTube video or here's the books I've read. Um, so we'll see. But I think getting, at least putting this out, I can like get back into the groove. And let me see. Oh my goodness, yeah. It was my summer 2021 newsletter. So that was a lot. I think a lot of times mine goes to like spam and stuff too, so makes it kind of hard, but okay, let's do oops, I didn't mean to change this one. We'll keep that at 5, but let's do 25 minutes for this one. And oh, the cats are in the same order. Oh no, they're in different order. Okay, cool. All right, so for this next sprint, let us know which cat you think is going to win. The tawny one won last time. So I'm going to stick with the black one. I'm going to stick with number 2. And sorry if you hear my dog snoring in the background. She's a very loud snorer. It's hilarious. All right, number 4 for Heather. Good stuff. And Dharma's number 3. Woohoo. All right. We are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Yay! Oh, number 2 won! Just as Zuko is making his cat meow. Cat meow. Say hi, Zuko. So, yeah, if you see black blobs across the screen, but that's why I usually vote for the black cat. He is a mama's boy and like very clingy and has like separation anxiety. Yeah, ever since my other cat passed away, he became extra clingy to me. And now that I'm mostly at home, he's even more clingy. uh, yeah, Zuko. And then he likes to go on the top here. Good job, Zook. Yeah, sometimes he'll perch across my shoulders too. I love him. He's my little parrot. Hi, Zuko. I finished the new hire paperwork and started the letter of recommendation. Yay! Good job. And let's see. We have a black cat named Mouse. Oh, yay! I call them the Blackies. I'm like, I love the Blackies. My mom has one black cat. She had another one that passed 2 years ago, I think. And I just love the black cats, the Blackies. And then my grandma had a black cat that that was the same one. I feel like there was another black cat in our family. Well, our family cat growing up was like a lighter black, like had some gray to him. But they're always super sweet. So, oh wait, you're sweet, right, Zuko? He's usually very chatty. But I did give him lunch before this because they would freak out and be bothering me. So I know how to do live streams now. But yeah, so I finished sending that email. I finished my playlist and sent that off. And already found a song that I'm like playing on repeat, and it's all like sad and slow, but like it just like has so much emotion to it. So I'm just like, yes, I am feeling this right now for some reason. Because at the gym, I've been listening to a lot of like hype, fast music, and like I could only take so much stimulation. So sometimes my brain is like, no, we need something slow. Even if you're like lifting weights and like pumping iron and like want to be like in beast mode, like, no, you need to listen to this slow song about heartbreak, And so, and then eventually sometimes my brain is like, no, just don't listen to anything. You need silence. So yeah. And so then I started working on my newsletter. Oh, so fun. But oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and then my dog there in the crate, she has her cone on because her allergies have been getting really bad, and she's been licking her paws and like licking the skin raw. And she takes medication for it every day, and then like 2 weeks, or maybe it was like a couple weeks ago, she had gotten like an allergy shot, but it's not helping. Like it's bad. So anyways, we have to put the cone of shame on her so that she can not do damage to her paws. But anyway, so that's why you see her in her cone, and she knows I'm talking about her. Yeah, poor puppers. I know. But she's been really good with it. She like can drink her water with it, and like sometimes when we leave the house, we'll put the cone on her just to make sure she doesn't get into anything, and she'll start wagging her tail. So she kind of likes it, but I know she doesn't want to have it on so that she can lick her paws. But you're not supposed to. Yeah, good job, Kyrie. Good girl. She's like, Mom, I know you're talking about me. I know. Thankfully, she has a vet appointment on Tuesday for her, like, because I brought her in just for her allergies a couple weeks ago, but this is for like her comprehensive exam and dental cleaning. And then I made a note when I made the appointment that her allergies are still getting her. And I forgot that it's worse in like August and September. My goodness. So poor thing. But yeah, so it's fun to see with my newsletter. we had just started the, let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, my husband had started his new job. I was saying how I was burnt out from my job. uh, my physical therapy school classmate Kelsey was a contestant on MasterChef Legends, and she actually won. So I was like rooting for her during that, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's crazy because that's the last time I came out with it, and she's like, yeah, she won. So um, it's kind of fun to see like where I was at, and I was still editing Project Diamond, which I'm now querying. So it's kind of fun to see where I'm at. But I'm hoping to kind of spruce up my newsletter so that it looks a little bit better. Um, but yeah, it's so fun. And then I follow Kelsey on Instagram too, because I'm like, she's like living the dream with, being a physical therapist and doing something clearly non-clinical, completely different turn, but that was her passion, and like writing's my passion. So um I like to kind of follow her and support her because I'm like, oh, you're living the dream. um but so probably what I'm going to do is keep working on my newsletter for the next sprint. I might grab some food as well, but I still haven't even finished my coffee. What's wrong with me? But sounds like you all are doing great. So let's pop up this here. I used to always press the back button, and now I found that just pressing this will change it. And it's like my world, my like mind has been blown. So um, we can name them. Oh, that's fun. That's new, I think. Hmm. Yeah, let's go for another 25. I feel like that's been working. Okay, and the cats have been switched up. And you want to make sure that you stay for the very last sprint because that's when I always have 50 cats on the screen, and there's like different colors like pink and blue. Super fun. I love it. It's like the highlight, like to end the sprints is to have all the crazy cat colors. I call them Mad Dash sprints. But okay, so Zuko won the first one. So I'm gonna go with number 5, the white one. Let's go with that one. And like, oh my goodness, I love white cats, but I had like a mostly white cat growing up and the hair gets everywhere. So I'm like, I'm sticking with like the darker colors or gray or something, gray or black. But I do miss my orange Maine Coon. Oh, Dobby boy, he was my baby. Heather's gonna go with the orange kitty, aka Dobby boy. Oh, good. That's a good length of time. Okay, cool. Yeah, I used to like ask people, but then I'm like, it takes time for like your comments to come in, and then I'm like itching to get going, and then sometimes I'm like, wait, I'm the one in control. I should choose. No, I'm just kidding. But I feel like whenever I would ask people, around 25 minutes is what people liked anyway, and what most people chose. So I feel like it's a good one to stick with. Oh, all right. Number one, we had a white cat who shed like crazy, and a tuxedo Maine Coon. Oh my gosh, I love the coons. Their plumes and their like tufts of fur and their scuttlebutts, and they're just so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, did you hear me talking about cute animals, Zuko? Okay, yeah, we're gonna sprint. All right, Zuko said, "Hey, pay attention to me." All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. All right, that's the end of the sprint. And number 2, okay, no one voted for number 2. Oh, man. So how did you guys do during that sprint? I put my laundry in the dryer and ate some lunch, and then what else did and then I was continuing to work on my newsletter and getting pictures. I realized, like, to kind of break up the text and everything. So I was like, I want to find some pictures of my life, like at least recently, to post, and the pets and stuff. So that took me a little bit of time to search through. But we called our Maine Coon Panda Baggy Pants. That's so cute. Oh, that's great. And Zuko looks like he is back where he started, but he really was climbing all over earlier and following me around, but he settled back here now. And you're almost finished with your newsletter. Yay! What do you write, Dharma? And are you published? Are you self-published? TradPub? Hopefully one of the two. Yeah, let me know where you're at. Then I can subscribe to your newsletter before you make it live. Yeah, orange was close. Yes. The gray one came rolling up from the rear. Speaking of rolls, you're on a roll. Yay. Finished the letter recommendation. I'm starting to submit reimbursement for my work trip to White River from this week. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I did that too. Because if I drive around for a home visit, I keep track of my miles so that when I do my taxes, they can reimburse me. And I used to do it like regularly, like every week, but then I just got like, whatever. So then it had been like a month. So I updated that. That was like, I think during the first sprint or something. I forget, since I had like done so many things during that first sprint. But I'm ready to keep going. I mean, this is really good. It's kind of fun to be back, and we'll see how many people stick around. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and let me know if any of you are going to be doing NaNoWriMo, because it's so weird. Like, I didn't realize they started it so soon, quote unquote, but you can already announce your NaNoWriMo project. And like, I have some friends who are pantsers, so like they're like, what? Like Preptember? What are you gonna start having like next year? Prepgust and Prepli and stuff, like Prepoon, like just keep like pushing it, like. And I'm like, no, it's different. Like Preptember is different. But it was just funny because, like, yeah, I feel like, I mean, definitely at the start of the year, I plan out like my whole year. And so I plan out what I hope to have accomplished by November so that I can participate in NaNoWriMo, and whether that's being a rebel and editing or writing a new book, but I at least like start the year kind of knowing where I want to end up and around what I want to do for Nano. So I think actually at the beginning of the year, I was either going to start, keep working on my edits for the novel that, gosh, it's been a couple years since I worked on it, but Abargo's Riddle, the other YA fantasy that I wrote. But yeah, because I have to look back and see, like, what was my Nano plan? Was it to be a rebel or to actually like draft something new? I don't remember. Be fun. I have to see. Okay, let's pop up this cat. Yeah, I'm really feeling on a roll too, and wanting to be productivo. So let's do another 25-minute one. And let's do 10 cats. Let's see what's up with the 10. What colors we get. I don't know if any crazy ones pop up at 10. There's some crazy colors. There's like the mauve. Is that what, like the reddish one? And purple and blue. I am digging it. See, I love that. I'll have to play around with it later and see about naming them because that sounds fun. So I think I'm going to go with number 5, the kind of like maroon pink one. Yeah, Dharma's going with lavender. Sounds good. There's, yeah, purple. My eyes gravitated towards the purple one too, but I'm like, I know someone else is gonna pick that. But all right, so oh my gosh, 2 people will win if the lavender purple one wins. And it's kind of like a rainbow. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's pretty much all, it's like lined up perfectly almost. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Yes. Crime thrillers or queer women kick ass? That sounds kick ass. Wow, and congrats. Oh my goodness. First 2 were trad pub, then I went indie. Nice, nice. That is so exciting. Wow, I love it. I'm like, teach me your ways. Even though I write fantasy, I do have some queer characters. Teach me. uh, and I love like the indie world. There's so many good books, and when I've like that's what actually got me into reading more indie books was when I was reading a trad pub book and just was like, this is so boring. I hate this book, and I DNF'd it. And like at the time, I hadn't really DNF'd anything, or at least it had been a while. And then I picked up Bethany Atazada's self-published book, Evelyn's Number, and like flew through that. And I was like, what? Wait, I just like picked up the self-published book and put down the trad. And so I was like, nope, like I could get lost in the indie book world because they're so good. So yay for you. All right, let's get started with this sprint. And then I think probably after this, then we'll do the mad dash sprint with the 50 cats. Sound good? All right, we will see which cat wins. In 3, 2, 1, happy productivity, everyone. Oops, I forgot to unmute myself. I was like, I just saw the screen. I'm like, no, it says like 3 seconds left. There's no time for you to hear the ding, ding, ding. Oh, the blue one won. At least one of the crazy colors won. I'm okay with that. So let me know how you did. I was working on my newsletter, uploaded some pictures, and for some reason it wasn't uploading to the site, so I had to like change it to JPEG and blah blah blah. And, but it's going well, so I'm excited to send this update. But I forgot, like, it's gonna take me a long time because there's just so much that I need to kind of figure out, and like I can't give my whole life story that happened this year, but like a quick update. So trying to do that in a short amount of time. So yes, Dharma, it's a blue Persian. That's cute. All right, what are those Russian blues? Yeah, Russian blues. Is that what they are? So cute. Let's see. Guys, we're talking about Renegade. Hi, Renegade. I'd love to trad pub, but I don't write content that most want. Oh, I know it's that's one thing that's nice about self-publishing, is that you get more freedom and you have control, which is nice. You get to write what you want to write. So they all said, we love it, but don't know how to market it. I hate that. Oh, yeah, where it's like, it's not right for the market or whatever. But it's so hard because it's like, well, what? Should you just be like every other book out there? Like, there's an audience for this. You guys just don't know it yet because you don't market it. So you don't know if there's an audience for it because you don't like publish these books. So it's like this like cycle, you know? Yeah, it's a lot of authors' problems these days. Nice. Yeah, I know. Like I have a writer friend in the community who wants to write like a YA fantasy sci-fi without romance. And I'm like, it's doable. It's just hard because they want romance in YA. And it's like, I could like count on one hand the number of books that I've read with YA that aren't romance and don't have romance in it. But actually, like the one I can think of is The Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. But then the second book, Our Dark Duet, it like evolves into a romance. So it's platonic in the first book, but not in the second book. So it's just like, it's so hard. It's so hard. I can't even think of any other books. I mean, and even like, yeah, there's just a lot of mysteries and thrillers that they'll throw in some romance in it, like a romance subplot, because that's what people like. Heather said, had to drop off the rental car for my work trip real quick and put laundry in the dryer, but I'm ready to finish my comp stuff. Nice. Yeah, no, it's good to, you know, do all these other things. That's why these are, I call them writing sprints, you know, but they're productivity sprints because you can do whatever you want. Yes, you're about finished. Oh, hopefully I will get there soon. Nice, Renegade. Got 285 words down in the short story I'm about to submit to an anthology. Ooh. It's basically an assassin talking out targets during Salem witch trials. That is super cool. That just sounds so unique. I love that. Nice. I think the Alex Rider series by Anthony Horowitz is the only YA series I've read that doesn't have romance. Oh, cool. To check that out then. Yeah, I feel like because the market is so is so picky with like, you have to prove yourself, and even now like they're making it harder for people with the whole Barnes and Noble thing and everything. Like they're just making it so hard for people to like break into this industry that you really have to prove yourself. And so I feel like if you had a couple books down the line, then down the line, you could come out with one that doesn't have romance in it. And I know a lot of booktubers like have like lists like that where they're like, oh, these are all the YA books without romance or something. So I know that there are people that enjoy it, and I do too, because sometimes you don't want to read about it. And then when you do, there's plenty of them out there for it. So, but yeah, it's kind of sad. Like you have to follow the rules before you can break them, right? Let me look at what this like Alex Writer. It's like Alex Writer series. Oh, cool. Yeah, this looks badass. A teenage spy. Nice. Oh, and there's a lot of them too. Oh my gosh. There's like a ton of books. Cool. Oh, and it became a TV series. See? Oh, that's amazing. That is so cool. See, you could have a YA book without romance, and it could be a TV series. Like, hello, people, this exists. Like, I don't know, the publishing world is weird. Okay. All right, we're going into our Mad Dash sprints. This one, we're going to, yeah, these are the, oops, not for 25 hours. This one, we're keeping it a quick 10 minutes. I know this one is always shorter, just kind of like a wind down. But we got the 50 cats, okay? So clearly it's hard to see the colors. So pick a number 1 through 50. If you do want to pick a color and you don't know that like there's like this bright yellow one in the middle, you could just say the bright yellow one or whatever. But there's probably every color there except for green, it looks like. Yeah. So yeah. I'm going with 22 because that's my favorite lucky number. So we'll see if number 22 wins. Let's see what fun things people will root for. Number 37, nice. Prime number, solid, very solid. And 56. 56, wait, there's only 50. It's only up to 50. I was going to say, okay, and just like, because that's me, I just like go with everything. Like, wait, no, it can't be 56. Yeah. How many are there? It's like, you're definitely not going to win. Yes, I knew you were going to go with 46. I was like, well, if there's no 56, 46. All right. I don't know if Heather's still on to vote, but we'll get started. And Heather, feel free to say which one you think is going to win in our 10-minute Mad Dash sprints. So you got to go really fast for this with whatever you're working on. All right, and we will start this final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. There the purple one is. He's like, yeah, you didn't believe in me. And what? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, number 5. Well, so what happens if ours doesn't win is we go to whoever was the closest in number 5. So that was Heather with 19. Oh man, that's so funny. But let's see. Yeah, I can't even see. Oh yeah, I see 37s there somewhere and 46. Okay, they were in like the top 10. Oh, that's so funny. I love looking out. Oh, look at their little bobbing heads. Oh my gosh. I'm way too happy about that. So, how did everyone do? Um, so usually I have a like hashtag am writing section where I give my writing update, and then a hashtag am reading where I give my recent book reads and recommendations. But in my like real life updates, I would have any like TV shows or movies that I'm watching. So I was like, wait, I should like make that separate from my like real life updates. So I'm adding a am watching section and then like an am listening section also for music. So I thought that would be fun. So yeah. 56 definitely didn't win. Yeah. I got my newsletter scheduled. Yay! Yay, that's awesome. Congrats. And a renegade got 251 more words down. Yay! Great job, you guys. That was awesome. All right, let's get this kitty race timer out of the way here. Well, this was very productive, and I'm really glad that you all could join me for these sprints. I will actually be sprinting next Sunday, but I've got, let me pull up my calendar. Oh yeah, it's at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, so it'll be a little bit later. I wanted to do that to like cater to different people. If they couldn't make the morning time, I would have an afternoon one. But then also it worked out because something that I was supposed to do last Sunday, because of the rain, it got rescheduled to next Sunday. So you have to hear all about it because I get wild and crazy on the weekends. I am going to this nature center for International Rock Flipping Day. And my sister-in-law works at the nature center. So I'm going to be with her and whoever else signs up for this. We're going to flip some rocks and see what bugs and things are under there and like learn about them. And I'm kind of here for it. So I definitely married into the right family. So anyways, you have to hear about my rock flipping extravaganza. And yes, this is an actual day. It was I think it was actually on the 11th. It was National Rock Flipping Day. So I hope you guys can join me for next Sunday. And yes, very interesting. Sounds fun. Oh, it's great. It's so exciting. Well, thank you all, and I will see you all soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.